Okay, so we have Maokai, Nocturne, Ivor, and Ash, Karma, Ballista bans. So Varus is still up. Varus is really high prio. Masu played it pretty well yesterday, I believe. I would just first pick Varus here, man. It is pretty good. Yeah, first pick Varus. Ends up being first pick Varus. Okay. Now here's where you have a lot of options. I mean, JoJo could just play Azir. I feel like that's probably what they need to do to just get some like easy wins. Like Blabber could play things like Rel, but I'm just not really sold on Blabber Rel. I'm gonna be honest. I think his Maokai is infinitely better. Sejuani is also better. It's just that he's been playing Maokai and Sejuani for longer, and like Rel is a chance. Like, what is Blabber's win rate on Rel all time? I feel like this guy didn't even play it too much. Played one game of it this year. Last year he played 3 games of it. So yeah, I mean, compare that to just last year alone, he had 27 games combined of Maokai and Sejuani. 15 Maokai, 12 Sejuani. And he's been playing these champions for years, you know? Whippo is wide, okay? Nautilus pick for Busio. That's kind of the classic. And this is a matchup that not many people want to play. Also, like, Milio is pretty good into Varus throughout the game. Orianna pick for Jensen. I mean, I would just pick Azir here, bro. You have other options. I mean, you could go things like Nico. Nico is fine. If you think the jungle pool is gonna get squeezed, you could do that. But I would probably prefer to take like Azir or Nico, ban out the Rel into Inspired, maybe the Poppy, and then just play something like Xinjiao. That's what I think is best. I don't really want the Rel, man. I really don't want the Rel. It's good right now. I just don't think Blabber's great on it. But he's much better on things like Xin. Like, Blabber's pretty good at engaging, but I prefer him being the type of guy that's looking for like skirmishes and fights rather than like sitting in the back and kind of like looking for like a snap and engage. Okay, you're gonna ban Poppy here if you're C9. I think you're definitely banning Poppy, even though it wouldn't be like super OP with FlyQuest comp. I just think Poppy is something that Inspired plays well, and it's into a Rel, which is like decent match for Poppy. That's what I would do. I wonder what else JoJo would be willing to play. I mean, Azir is banned. I mean, I think he's looking at Nico. I mean, Nico is really strong, by the way. Nico 5 pick an 80 top, like Aatrox or something. I mean, you could also go Cassante here, but I think Cassante, Rel, you like, you kind of have like a very abusable draft. You just don't have much damage out of your top jungle. You have a lot of tankiness. Remember yesterday you said Berserker has been kind of visible to you now. Who do you think has been the best player this split so far? This split? I mean, Inspired's been really good. Like, he had the one Sejuani game where he just didn't get to play. I think Contracts has been really good. FBI has been solid so far. Whipple has had some bad games, but he's had some really good games. I mean, those are guys that jump to my mind immediately. I go Contracts. I mean, Contracts has been really good. Yeah, he's definitely in the conversation. He's one of the first people I mentioned. Okay, Nico pick. I mean, the most standard line that people would draft here would be just an Aatrox on 5. Inspired has a few champions he could play, but he doesn't know if he's going to have top prior or not, so that kind of eliminates 80 junglers like Belva. And bro, I would just play Poppy if I was him. Just knowing Inspired. I mean, he plays a really good Poppy. I don't see why not. Graves? Not a big fan of Graves. I just think the champion's weak. Brand? Okay, I'm down with a Brand. This is actually a decent game to play Brandon because you have like 2 frontliners on your team already, so you can have them face check with you. This is a decent Brand game. That's a pretty good pick. The mid jungle 2v2 doesn't really have any synergy, which a lot of times with Orianna you want things that have like some follow-up, but it's fine. That's Aatrox for sure. Okay, Poppy sounds way better. I mean, it just depends on what you want. I think that they feel like they have enough tankiness already with Cassante Nautilus on the team, mainly with Cassante on the team. So they would rather just run a Brand and give him like some real carry potential. This is going to be a game where I feel like there's more value in the lethality build on Aatrox. I mean, people go lethality build no matter what. Like, he would probably build lethality if he was into 5 tanks, because that's just how people see the builds right now. But I think that this game lethality is pretty nice. Into 3 champions that are pretty squishy. 9 draft win. What do they have? Lucian, Milio. Yeah, I think they're draft wins. I think they're draft wins. Like, if you went to like the highest level of play, I think they're draft wins. Like, they only have one real way to get on the Lucian, which is Nautilus. And generally, Lucian is just really, really OP if that's the condition. Pretty much relies on Lucian making a really big mistake. Western Lucian, yeah, I mean, even though it's Western Lucian, I still just believe in like the champion. Like, I think it's a really strong champion. I think Lucian Milio is just a broken combo. I don't know. That's just how I view it. And to be fair, like, Berserker, has he played much Lucian yet? Like, I feel like this is either his first or second game. Let me see. Berserker, Games of Legends. Like, he hasn't been playing much Lucian at all. When he's not playing that much Lucian, the win rate is generally going to be pretty bad because he's going to be winning most. Like, he's played 3 games Varus, 2 games Callista. if he played 5 games of Lucian, the win rate would be higher. It wouldn't be 1 in 10 because they would just beat teams regardless of if he was like performing or not. The fucking Lucian trap that people fall into. Oh, he's doing Wolf start. I don't really like Wolf start, man. I really don't like it. I just like Q start and just start the blue. I think it's just better.
That's not gonna cut it.
Okay.
Not good enough, says Kobe. Not good enough. We'll see how Berserker and Vulcan do with this Lucian Melio bot lane.
Bro, I feel like they could have traded more. It was a good sweeper though from Busio. Yeah, it was a good sweeper from Busio. Like couldn't trade full damage into them. So he went for like the super farm clear, by the way. So the tech here is you go Wolves, Raptors, Krugs, and then you go red, blue Gromp, and then you recycle Wolves, Raptors, Krugs. Because and the reason why you do this is because the smaller camps just respawn way quicker, right? They respawn way quicker than the buffs. So you just try to cycle as many of your small camps as possible. And then generally what you'll do is you'll base and then you'll just run topside again because you'll end on bot side, so you'll run topside and you play for grubs. Generally what it is. This game I think it's kind of hard for him to get grubs. Really depends on if Fudge is able to do anything in lane. Because Jensen should not have prio on Jojo early. But Brand does Krugs really well. Oh my god, Berserker just got caught by a hook, bro. He just got hit dry. Oh, he's just dead. Ah, it's just North American Lucian. All right. Take back everything I said, guys. Oh my god, North American Lucian. We just lost Lucian Melio straight up 2v2. I mean, that like the entire game, to be honest. That literally just kind of the entire game. Bro, but like we're just standing in the middle of the fucking lane. Like we're down a level standing in the middle of the lane. Also, did they hit 3 1 minion early because they got 2 wards? That's actually kind of sad. Hey, Fudge is kind of doing some work. Getting the TP, most likely. So this is what we talked about with Brand. He did the full clear down, and he actually did this all before basing. Holy f. This kid, like, he didn't have a biscuit yet. Did he? Bro, this looks so sketchy to me, bro. What am I watching, actually? It just looks so janky. Oh, Berserker, man. Oh, North America got to my boy. He's not really my boy at all, but you know. Bro, he's getting just spaced so hard. Wait, Vulcan is just dead, no? If heal soon. Berserker is just getting clapped by Masu. Masu's just rolling him into blunt. It is what it is. Oh my god, they're just getting rolled into blunt, bro. I don't know, bro. The rookies, they're too good. What is wrong with Berserker? I mean, he looks, dude. I don't know what's wrong with Berserker. It looks to me like he hasn't been playing the game that much. Like, just when I see, like, the speed at which he's clicking and just his movement compared to what it used to be, like, it just looks like he hasn't played the game as much as he was playing it before. But that could be completely wrong, you know?
Berserker wants to go in on his barrier. He thinks the barrier is going to be enough.
Vulcan is a complete fraud. Wait, how? Dude, this is definitely not on Vulcan, by the way.
No better feeling for a top laner.
Berserker is the one who's getting... who's, like, trolling here. Vulcan can't make Berserker... like have better mechanics.
Just coming out to
like until they see Masu bot, they have to be really scared.
Rotating the bottom lanes both up here too. I guess the ward will see that ward by Raptors.
What are the Eds doing in the top lane? Go home.
Rally first is good. I don't like it. I tried it. I just like Leandre's first. I feel like without Leandre's, you don't really do damage on this champion. But maybe that's just like kind of a solo queue thing, because in solo queue there's a lot of times where like you're getting invaded by in like Viego or some shit, and you're just actually in 1v1s.
I thought for sure that the patience ring is supposed to be smaller than that.
I think here. Oh, I thought Jensen was gonna get
running the hell away. Wimbo jumps in. He's trying to keep the 1v1 going while 3v3 pops off back in the mid lane.
Oh, Wibbo doesn't get it. Got the flash though. Pretty nice. Oh, Jojo's just dead. I mean, he gets cleansed out. I mean, still, like, if you're flashing away with Nico, it is what it is. Grubs wants to play top lane.
Don't pop out behind them.
Yep. GRUBS just ran everywhere. I've seen this before. There was a game earlier that we saw this where like the GRUBS were leashed like all the way up here and people were just doing it. I think it was a Mad Lions game, to be honest. It's just how it goes, bro. Rally Brand Rush normal. It's definitely not normal. Standard is you rush Leandres. Go Leandres into Rallies. It's generally the standard. Yeah, it might have been Casey Mad, but yeah, I think it was Mad Lions that like pulled the GRUBS all the way like up here and they just did the GRUBS up here. Meanwhile, when I'm doing the GRUBS in game, if like I'm getting them to they're like resetting the second they're like out of this pit, even when I'm in the target range. It was like a bit where they didn't allow them to do it and then they just started letting them do it again. Berserker, bro. Berserker. Okay, let's see. I guess he baited it. Did he even combo the damage? Like, I think he could have killed there, no? Maybe not. Got Master's Flash. I guess it's fine, but like, I don't know. Blabber using his Flash R and they only got Master's Flash. Oh, it's fine, I guess. Jensen's probably gonna have to flash here. Oh wait, he's just gonna tank it? Nah. You don't just tank it here, do you? Is he actually that tanky? Okay, I don't know, bro. He griefed it. Dude, I can't believe he had such a big farming shutdown. I mean, I guess they got JoJo's flash. Jensen could have just flashed early. He just thought he could tank his way through it. I think that there's a world where maybe Rel saves his Q for the Seraph shield. Wait, what is this build? What is this build from Jensen? He's going the most safe build ever. Seraph's into arm guard. All right.
Lucio over the wall here in the brushes. The Herald is low. Blabber goes in. Steals it.
Hey, Blabber gets the
rift. Kid that puts the warm hugs.
Okay. He's got everything.
But dude, he did this without like Vulcan even putting the E and W on. It's like so like it's so out of sync, bro. Why can no one play it? Like, I feel like this combo can't be that hard to play, bro. I feel like it really can't be that hard. It looks so brain dead when you see it in LPL and LCK. You literally just put the fucking stuff on the Lucian dashes forward and just like autos him twice with the knee. Like he just like WE double taps an auto. If he gets a good enough chunk, he probably just callings on top and burns a flash. I just don't feel like it's that hard. I mean, to be fair, for how hard FlyQuest bot lane won, they didn't really do anything to progress the game. I think that when they lost off sums like that, they should have played to like dive bot and just made the game hell.
FlyQuest, 4-man mid play. You can see it's Jensen up top pushing for FlyQuest.
Oh my god, he tricked them, bro. JoJo just tricked the fuck out of them. That was actually pretty smart. I fuck with that. I like that. And they win the fight, though? It seems very hard. Oh, man, he doesn't even get the local gold on turret. Oh, no. And Jensen's just hitting the top turret. I mean, that was actually pretty smart from JoJo. I like that. He microed his clone like it was his real one, and then he just like stood himself in the middle of the team. It was pretty sick. Like TP. I mean, that was like the panic TP where the team's like TP, 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 and then you just say yes. Dude, Jensen is so strong. Honestly, I feel like Jensen does not complete his Zhonya's here. I think you just sit on the, like, if you want the stopwatch, just sit on the stopwatch and go death cap. No, he has such an influx of gold here.
Blabber's gonna get hooked now. Dredgeline hits him. Berserker coming in from the side looking for
decent from Berserker, but Bobo's behind, so he's just gonna be killed. Got decent damage here. Oh, they have no damage here. They're not gonna win this, are they? No way. GG. That should be GG. Everyone's dead. Dude, Berserker is like, I guess he's solo losing it, bro. I mean, I don't mind this. Like, his mistakes were made more early. GG. C9 has had really bad 3 games in a row now. Team is dog shit. I mean, I don't think the team is dog shit. Like, it's just like Berserker like just needs to play better. Like, if he plays how he's been playing for the last 2 years in North America, the team should be good. Vulcan was my support. I'd play like shit too. Yeah, I don't think Vulcan is bad, bro. Berserker doesn't carry. This team is doomed. Yeah, that's what I said, bro. The team is like he just has to 1v9 carry the entire team, because that's like the two. There's only 2 possibilities. Either he just doesn't insanely run it down in lane and die multiple times in the first 5 minutes, or he has to 1v9. It's like, it's either or, right? Like, there's nothing in between that. There's not like him like playing like decently. There's not like him just like playing like a little bit better than the enemy AD. He either completely 1v9s all alone and flames his teammates while he does it, or he just has to run it straight down mid and try to lose the game intentionally. Okay. OBS doing good? No, it's just internet gap. I have multiple internets. I just try a different one every day, and yeah, I just hope it works. And today it just didn't work. Nothing much to say about that.
JoJo's ready to join up here with the team, but Fudge just
I mean, huge ult. Just insane ult from JoJo here.
2, 3, 4, FlyQuest are ace at the very end of the fight.
Wait.
They can get an objective bounty shutdown now as well. They collect.
Wait, what are they gonna do here? What's the plan here? I mean, they can't end. They have to just go Drake, right? Like a couple turrets than Drake. Huge from JoJo though. I mean, that's just JoJo's flash though. Like he doesn't have flash for the next fight, right? So GG. Berserker did it, bro. Berserker did nothing there. That was all JoJo.
Even if C9 doesn't lose anybody, if they get chunked down too low, if they have to retreat too far behind the Nexus, they'll just end up dying. But now we've got pressure back.
JoJo got Masu. There's just no way for Berserker to follow up. Oh my God, Berserker, you're getting hit by everything, buddy. Oh, yeah.
There's no way for C9 to themselves. C9 drops to 3 and 3.
I'm sad for Berserker, man. Well, I'm not really sad for him. I'm just like sad about Berserker, I guess. I have no idea how much effort he's putting in, and like if he's still playing the game a lot, and you know, maybe he's like not as good as he used to be. I have no idea. I can't say I feel bad for him, but I do feel bad watching a player play so much worse, I guess.